Today's little dicho is all about the two things they don't socialize well in our culture about prolonged exposure to trauma or abuse and what that does to ourselves and our children. Guys, I'm Dani and I create this content to share bite-sized life tips or little dichos that can help you to be the very best version of you that you can be, one step at a time. The body keeps score. This is a metaphor that comes from a famous psychiatrist and trauma expert who argues that trauma is not just a mental event, but also a physical one. And he writes, quote, "The body remembers what the mind cannot bear to know." So let's talk about the physical impact of trauma on our bodies first. If you experience trauma just one time, you or your child, your body is going to automatically go into any number of states. Fight or flight is the most famous, the most common. Everything is elevated, and that is survival mode. The other states, though, are disassociative or even a freeze mode. Our natural responses, they're innate to us. However, if the trauma or abuse is so severe or prolonged, then our bodies or your child's body may never fully be able to recover to a state of calm and stasis. It may stay stuck here or stuck up here. That is the body keeping score. So what physical issues can this lead to? If you're physically stuck as a child or an adult up here or down here, then you can experience a variety of actual measurable physical symptoms, such as chronic pain, fatigue, headaches, even digestive problems. The body keeping score is also referring to our minds and our emotional and psychological well-being. So when exposed to prolonged trauma or abuse, your child's brain or yours may not be able to get out of an elevated state or a de-elevated state because your mind can't fully process what happened. This can lead to difficulty sleeping, flashbacks, anxiety, depression, and even nightmares. So for those of you who are still in the midst of trauma, I want you to be aware of this. The body keeps score so that you can pay attention to what's happening to your body and the impact and the toll that's being taken on your precious body and systems. I also want you to think about your child's body. For the rest of you who are out of trauma but may still have physical or psychological and emotional symptoms, to be more aware of what signs you may be having that your trauma is still with you and is still being carted around in your body. So be aware, take note of whether you're feeling like you're up here a lot or if you're down here. If we can help our body come back to a more neutral state. There are incredible new and effective treatments for survivors of trauma and for children. And one of the ones that I talk about at length in a video and practice myself and at home is the vagus nerve taping technique. So leave me a comment below, let me know what you think of this, and I will be back again very soon with another little dicho, and I hope you guys stay well. Ciao!